In the next day, he made the journey to Blambangan. Meanwhile, there was spreading a very dangerous disease and made the king confused.
Dear my wife, it's been months since our beloved village was hit by horrible disease. We've been called all of the great and expensive shaman.
You're right, my dear. We have to find another way to overcome these horrible things, or this illness will attack our doctor, like the other villagers who died because of this illness.
So what should we do? You know that we have tried everything to overcome this, but the result is nothing. I will give everything that I have to save our daughter and our beloved village.
I'm so upset, my dear. Why we don't make a competition for all who can heal our doctor and stop this disaster and give the winner some reward?
Do you think it's a good idea? I'm afraid that there's a liar. They want just to get the prize, but they can help us to solve this problem.
Yes, of course, my dear. To avoid this possibility, we give the reward after they do their job.
Alright, I'll start the competition tomorrow. Anyone who can heal our daughter, then he will become our son-in-law. But if he can heal our people in this village, then he will replace me as a king in this kingdom. Dear my wife, why you look so sad?
How can I happy, my dear, while this illness is getting worse day by day? We have told all these villagers, but no one can overcome this illness, while our daughter's condition is getting weak. I can't hold this anymore.
Yes, Dad. It's been few months that you hold this competition, but there is no shaman who can heal my disease. Is my disease cannot be cured, or it is my destiny to feel this illness forever? What is my sin? Why it happened to me?
Calm down, honey. I will call Patih Bajul as soon as possible to find miraculous power that can heal our daughter and our people in the village.
Okay, I hope that our daughter can be quick recovery and Blambangan village can be saved from this illness.
After that, Prabu Mena asked Patih Bajul to find the ascetic in the mountain slope who could heal the disease in Blambangan. Finally, after a long journey, Patih Bajul found the ascetic named Maulana Ishaq. But he requested difficult requirement, that was to follow his religion, Islam. After getting the deal, they immediately went to Blambangan. Arrived there, they were warmly welcomed by the royal family. Patih Bajul let Maulana Ishaq sit down in living room, while he asked the king to go with him for a moment and talk about what Maulana Ishaq wanted.
What happened, buddy? Does he ask a lot of money? I will give all of my money to him.
He doesn't ask for money, Your Majesty.
So, what kind of prize that he wants?
Are those competition prize? Oh, don't be afraid. I will give everything to him.
No. It's not like that, my king. He requests a difficult requirement. That is, us, all people in Blambangan village, include the royal family, to follow his religion, Islam.
What? Islam? What is that? I've never heard of that.
Calm down, my husband. I think the religion that he wants to teach to us is a good religion. And from his appearance, I think he is a good person.
Alright.
Assalamualaikum. Hi, young man. Let's follow me. I will show you, my daughter, that you have to heal.
Sure, Your Majesty.
Dear my husband, how if he cannot heal our daughter?
Don't worry, just believe at him. He can overcome this disease.
Okay.
All of them, include Maulana Ishaq, went to Dewi Skardadu's room with the king and the king's wife walking ahead.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Wow, ma'am, it's so amazing. Who is the guy who can heal me? Is he an angel from heaven?
Dear my daughter, finally we find someone who can heal you. This is the young man who helped you to heal you.
Thanks a lot, young man. You can heal my daughter and bring the happiness back to my family.
You're welcome. It's an honor to help you, Your Majesty.
According to my commitment at the beginning, we will follow your religion. Furthermore, you are the winner of this competition that we hold. So you can marry my daughter as the reward, and you will have the honor of being a king who will rule over some religion in Blambangan.
Wait, what competition do you mean? The competition for all people who can heal my daughter's illness, and we give the winner rewards like my husband said. What? It's not that too much?
No, that's right, Dave. My parents must have told it well.
Alright. Alhamdulillah. It's fortune for me. Then could you please accompany me to meet the villagers who are ill?
Okay, of course, with our pleasure. We will accompany you.
1 week later, Maulana Ishaq and Dewi Skardadu married. Day by day, more and more people were converting to Islam, but it made Pati Bajul envy with Maulana Ishaq and strive to incite Prabu Mena and Dewi Skardadu.
Prabhu, do you think that is too much? Also, I think the religion is worse for us.
What are you talking about, Pati? Me and my family feels better than before. And also the villagers look so happy.
Yes, Pati. I think what my father said is true. During this time, we do Islam obligation by praying 5 times a day, fasting, and giving alms, which make us feel very peaceful. With that, our property are not reduced anymore, even continue to grow. So I think what we should do is right.
I do, Your Majesty. I hope this is the best choice for our people in Blambangan village.
I have to choose another way to make Maulana Ishaq leave this place as soon as possible. The only way that I can take is terror Dewi Sekardadu's husband.
The sedition failed and Pati Bajul made the second plan to terrorize Maulana Ishaq. He kidnapped the people who had converted to Islam and forced him back to his original teaching of worshipping a statue. This news of many people were kidnapped made Maulana Ishaq worried. Therefore, he decided to farewell on Dewi Skardadu and back to Pasai.
Oh, my wife. I think all of the problems in this village are because of me. Many people in Blambangan kidnapped because I follow my religion.
Why do you think like that?
I think someone had our religion that I teach in this village. and he or she won't bring back the previous religion. Because of this, I decided to live in this village and sail to Pasai. But you have to stay here because you are pregnant now, and I don't want any bad things happen to you and our baby.
But honey, in a few months we can see our baby. It's almost 7 months. Don't you worry about me?
I know, I'm sorry for this, honey. But I think this is the best choice, and I have to do it. But don't be afraid, because one day I will come back for you and our baby.
Okay, if you think that is the best decision, I will waiting for you here.
At midnight, Maulana Ishaq made the journey alone to Pasai. Meanwhile, the next day, Patih Bajul and his followers tried to find Maulana Ishaq, but they couldn't.
2 months later, Dewi Sekardadu gave birth to her handsome and glowing baby. Stepping on 40 days, Patih Bajul was trying to incite Prabu Mena again to kill his grandson.
Prabhu, I think you should kill your grandson because last night I dreamed that someday if this baby grow up, you will give disaster to our village, not blessings.
Are you telling me the truth?
Of course, Your Majesty. I have asked to the shaman in the opposite village about this dream.
No, Daddy, that's not true. That baby is the just from God and from my husband for me. And later, he will visit us. Don't be easy to believe with someone who called shaman. Just believe to God. Like what our religion teaches.
I know about that. So, what should we do?
Just stop listening him.
Patih Bajul still tried to trick Prabu Mena. Unfortunately, Prabu Mena tricked. So, the next day they swept away the tiny baby into the river secretly. Few days later, that basket found by ship's crew from Gresik who was heading to the Bali island. Then that baby gave to Nyi Ageng Pinati, owner of that ship. That baby adopted by her who was a rich merchant in Gresik. Since that baby named Joko Samudro, when he was 7 years old, he entrusted in Sunan Ampel's Hermitage Surabaya to study Islam. After a long time he studied there, Sunan Ampel asked him to study in Pasai, Aceh. Evidently, Sunan Ampel wanted to unite him with Maulana Ishaq. After he studied for 7 years in Pasai, Maulana Ishaq asked Sunan Giri to come back to Java and gave him a handful of soil, also asked him to build an Islamic boarding house in the place that had color and smell, which was same with handful of soil that he gave.
I think all of my knowledge have given for you. Now, apply your knowledge to another people.
But what should I do? I beg your advice.
Just convey your knowledge to other people, especially to people who don't understand about Islam.
So, where I have to preach? Should I preach in my hometown Blambangan or here, Pasai? But I feel people in Blambangan have understand about Islam better than me, while there is you here as my teacher.
I will give you a handful of soil. Now, go to Java and find a place that gives smell and color which is same with the soil.
Isn't something hard, as you know that Java is large.
Trust me, Allah is everywhere. and you will find that place that I mean.
Okay, I'll pray to Allah to find that place. So, what should I do with this handful of soil?
If you success find that place, you must build an Islamic boarding house. Don't worry about people there, because one day that building will be famous in society.
Okay, with your advice, I believe I can do your trust.
Go, my son. Convey your knowledge to other people. Inshallah, it will be a good tip for yourself.
Then Sunan Giri went to Java. He attempted as strong as he could to find some soil in his hand. In front of a region by a tyrant sat down, he said,
Ya Allah, how long I have done Java to find some soil in my hand. Look, it seems some soil have same color with soil in my hand. I'll take a look closer. Wow, this is the soil that I'm looking for. As Maulana Ishaq requested, I will build Islamic boarding house here with my sincerity. Thank you God, thank you God. You make my intention become easy.
Next, Sunan Giri officially built Islamic boarding house in Gresik. He also successfully done Maulana Ishaq's request. Sunan Giri conveyed his knowledge until the end of life. Finally, Sunan Giri buried there, Gresik.